Hi, I'm John from Jim's Mowing, and we're going to talk about gutter cleaning. So gutter cleaning, it's quite a dangerous thing. You know, you've got single-story gutters and two-story gutters. Now, two-story gutters, you must have all the harnesses and everything. If someone walks onto your property and wants to do a two-story gutter with no harnesses, kick them off, because you don't want them dying on your property, because you may be liable if they're not insured, and there's a fair chance they won't be. So you've got to be careful. I like, with single-story gutters, there's two ways you can do it. You can use the lean ladder, the old traditional way, lean it against the gutters. You need to have ladder locks and things. Still, chances that the ladders don't lock in. You can see here, this is a steel flat tin roof. A little bit hard to get some nice security here. So if you are going to use a lean ladder and you can't get good security, always have a workmate, another person holding onto the ladder. I like to use the A-frame ladders. So this one here, you can see nice, sturdy. We're going to be able to reach the gutter. It's got a platform, so we could turn this around. So we're all leaning towards the gutter. So the likelihood of us falling is less. We're taking away we're trying to take away as much risk as we can when we do the gutters. And it is. This is a lovely flat area. Sometimes they're not so flat. So you need to take away the risk, look at what you're doing. And benefits of cleaning a gutter. You want the water to escape. So if the water's not escaping, you can damage the eaves of your house, damage the fascias of your house, cause the water to flood back in and flood into your house if you get enough heavy rain and they're fairly well clogged up. So you really want to make sure these gutters are clean. Depending on where you live, how many trees you have around the house, all of that will depend on how often you need to clean your gutters. Sometimes houses with no trees, amazingly, if they're beside busy roads, a lot of dirt is flung up from the road and then settles into the gutters. All that dust and dirt settles in, so they can still get, or even on the downpipes, as you see here, you'll notice sometimes you might have a completely clear gutter, but what happens, a little stick will get caught, starts to block up, and then the gutter starts to overflow. So you really should be get your gutters checked. Even if it's only a small bit needs to be done. Sometimes it's not the whole house. Might only need to be small sections need to be cleaned out, or your downpipes checked to make sure they're working. So what we'll do is we'll get up with the ladder, we'll have a bit of a look around. These are a bit of a mess up here, so we're only going to do a little bit and just sort of give you an idea what we can do, because otherwise we'll be here for hours boring you with gutter cleaning. So give me a sec while I get some glasses and gloves on and I'll climb up the ladder. So you always need to have like PPE. So you've got gloves, glasses. Tell a story, recently someone climbed up a ladder, went up the ladder, a stick fell straight through his eye. He's lost sight in one of his eyes. Complete and utter freak accident. But that's what the word accident is. So we need to take precautions when we're getting up. We're at PPE. There are 3 contact points on the ladder. So as we climb up, make sure everything's nice and sturdy. And up we'll go. All right, I like to have a bucket so we can put stuff in. You can also, if you're working around, you can throw it on the ground and clean it up afterwards. It depends how bad the gutters are. So you can see that the roof's fairly well, has a lot of leaf litter on it. We're going to scratch away and clean it a little bit. We're just going to give you an example. Listen, you'll get a better service than this, but so I like to have a bucket. Throw the rubbish in. So sort of gather in there. There's also a scraper. You can see with these gutters, there's not great access in there, so you're really going to have to use your hands here a little bit. Being careful not to cut yourself on the tin. So when we come to this one, you'll see there's a downpipe here, and it's fairly blocked with litter, so it's not actually working. What I'd like to do here is we won't actually do it, but we'd get the hose, clean this out, and break that matter up and wash the downpipe clear. There's just a little bit of blockage there, and that'll help to give you good flow. You can see here we're scratching around, getting it all clean. You can see this bit of gutter, most of it, it's all gone now. Tiny little bit, but That'll come out with the first good fall of rain. So we'd carry on, do this whole gutter, which would probably take us nearly all day. It is fairly well blocked with leaves. So okay, gutter cleaning, dirty job, fairly not the safest job in the world. If you love your husband and you don't want him up there falling off a ladder, ring 131546 or jimsmowing.com.au.